Today we are going to solve Cambridge Primary Checkpoint, April 2021, Paper 1. Question number 1. The table shows some information about different foods. عندنا هنا different foods وعندنا information about the different foods regarding fat, salt, sugar, and vitamins. Pierre uses information in the table to sort the foods into two groups. يبقى Pierre here is sorting the food into two groups, group A and group B. In group A, he put apple, okay, orange, fizzy drink. In group B, he puts candy and fried potatoes. Type. What's the question? The question, which information does Pierre use to sort these two groups? يبقى according to what information Pierre sorted the food into two groups. Let's look at group A and group B. Group A, we have apple, orange, fizzy drink. طب what's common between the apple and the orange and the fizzy drink? If we look at the table here, what's common between them? Apple, orange, fizzy drink. Look at the salt. لا. Here. Look at the sugar. طيب, look at the vitamins. Here the apple is high in vitamins. Orange, high in vitamins. Fizzy drink, high in vitamins. يبقى three of them have a common characteristic, which is the percentage of vitamins is high. Type. Group B, candy and fried potatoes. Let's look at candy and fried potatoes. Okay, regarding the candy, low vitamin, fried potato, low vitamins. يبقى هنا which information does he use to sort the two groups? Okay, regarding what? High or low vitamins. يبقى high or low in vitamins. يبقى دي information according to it he sorted them into two groups. طيب. Pierre sorts the foods into healthy foods and unhealthy foods. Use the foods in the table to complete the two groups. One has been done for you. Regarding unhealthy, it's written fried potatoes. طب healthy, what should we write here? Type. What's healthy? Apple is healthy. Orange is healthy. Okay, what's unhealthy? The candy and the fizzy drink, because the fried potatoes is already written. But the answer would be orange, apple, and on the other side, for the unhealthy foods, we have the candy and the fizzy drink. Okay. Question C. Which life process is food digestion a part of in animals? Circle the correct answer. But the question here is about life process regarding the food digestion. نراجع مع بعض life process. عندنا how many life process؟ عندنا 7 life process. اختصرناهم في Mrs. Gran. M كانت movement, R respiration, S sensitivity, G growth, R reproduction, E excretion, and the N is nutrition. طيب هنا regarding food digestion, which one from growth, movement, nutrition, reproduction, sensitivity? Great, it is nutrition. Next question. Chen has 8 objects. Okay, we have here 8 different objects. Some of the objects are magnetic. Chen tests the objects to find which are magnetic. Describe how he does this. What does he do? How he does this, and ناخد بالنا, this question is out of 2 marks, so we have to mention 2 points. طيب how he does this? He uses what? He uses a magnet. طيب what will happen? The magnetic objects are attracted to the magnet while the non-magnetic objects are not attracted to the magnet. يبقى the second point will be that the magnetic objects are attracted to the magnet and the non-magnetic objects are not attracted to the magnet. يبقى if you write this, you get the full mark. Next question. Humans have organs inside their bodies. Mice also have organs inside their bodies. يبقى we have here mice, a mouse, having organs inside the body as well. طيب which letter shows a lung? If we look at the organs here, which one is the lung? Great, actually this is the lung. This part is the lung. يبقى letter A, letter B. Which letter shows an organ where food digests and absorbs into the blood? Where does food digestion happen and absorption also takes place? Which letter? This happens actually in the small intestine. Where is the small intestine? Is C. The letter C. Write down the function of the kidney. What's the function of the kidney? The function of the kidney actually it filters the blood. Great. If someone else writes removes waste, it's correct. يبقى the function of the kidney that it filters the blood. Or if you write removes waste, write only one of them. This is out of 1 mark. يبقى it's correct. Next question. Filtering separates an insoluble solid from water. Look at the diagram. It shows the result of filtering a mixture of an insoluble solid and water. Okay, good. Complete the labels on the diagram. يبقى السؤال هنا complete the labels on the diagram. We have here beaker. It's written for you. What do we call this? This is what? This is the filter funnel. The filter funnel. If you write funnel only, it's considered correct. Type. What is this? This is the filter paper. Filter paper. Okay. Here, what's the residue left here? Okay. Either you call it residue or you call it the insoluble solid. Insoluble solid or residue. Okay, what's here? Here, this is the water, because here it's written insoluble solid from water. يبقى هنا insoluble solid هيتبقى على الفلتر paper واللي هينزل تحت الووتر، أو in other words بنقول عليه الفلترate. يبقى if you write water أو filtrate, both are considered correct. Next question. Look at the food chain. نفتكر مع بعض إيه هي الفود chain. الفود chain هي feeding relationship. طيب. Complete the sentences about this food chain. The plant is at the start of the food chain. أول حاجة plant is at the start. The plant is a what? Great, it's a producer. Producer. Very easy question. The plant gets energy from the From where does the plant gets the energy? Great, from the sun. يبقى the plant gets the energy from the sun. Or if you write the sunlight, both are correct. The owl is a consumer that hunts for food. The owl is a, where's the owl? يبقى the owl is a consumer that hunts for food. Okay, the owl is a, great. What do we call the consumer that hunts? It's a predator. Predator. Okay, if someone writes it's a carnivore, it's considered also correct. في flexibility في تصحيح كامبريدج. طيب. The bird hunts and catches the grasshopper for food. The grasshopper is what for the bird? The grasshopper here is what for the bird? Great, it's the prey. It's being hunted. It's the prey for the bird. Next question. Oliver sees a reflection of himself. He is standing actually in front of a mirror and reflection is happening. So he can see a mirror image of himself. Which word describes a material that reflects light? Circle the correct answer. Dull, opaque, shiny, transparent. Which material? Great, it is called shiny. The mirror is shiny. Oliver switches on a lamp. Here it's a lamp and he is standing here. Draw the letter X on the diagram to show where his shadow will be. Good. We have to draw the letter X to show where is the shadow. Here is the source of light and here is Oliver. يبقى the shadow will be where? Great, it will be here at point X here. Okay? It's very important that the letter X is on the right of Oliver, not on the left. يعني لو حد رسمها on the left, it's considered wrong. And it should be below his head height. يعني it cannot be here. It cannot be here. It should be below his head height. Okay? Oliver moves further away from the lamp. لو Oliver هيبعد عن الlamp. What will happen to the shadow? يعني Oliver will move away شوية من source of light. What will happen to the shadow? Great, the shadow will get smaller. يبقى his shadow will get smaller. يبقى once you move away from the source of light, the shadow gets smaller. Question number 7. Ahmed and Yuri investigate seed dispersal. How the seeds are getting dispersed. Ahmed puts a glove on his hand and runs through a field of plants. The seeds from some of the plants, they stick to the gloves. يبقى دول seeds of some plants, they are sticking to his glove. طيب. Which type of seed dispersal are Ahmed and Yuri investigating? Circle the correct answer. الseed dispersal اللي عن طريق living organism بنقول عليه ايه؟ Great, بنقول عليه animal dispersal. مش explosive ولا gravity ولا water ولا wind. Okay? Question B. Yuri counts the number of seeds on the glove. There are 7 seeds. هم فعلا 7. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 7 seeds فعلا. Okay. طيب. Ahmed says, I think we will collect 12 seeds with a bigger glove. يبقى this is the sentence that he said. What kind of statement is this? ايه نوع الstatement دي؟ قلنا قبل كده at the beginning of an investigation you make what? Great, you make a prediction. It might be right or it might be wrong. After you get your results and conclusion, you see if your prediction is correct. طيب. Ahmed repeats the investigation with a bigger glove. Ahmed هيعمل investigation with a bigger glove. Yuri says, الstatement بتاعت Yuri, we want to make the investigation fair. To do this, we will only use one glove each time. Write down 2 other things they do to make the investigation fair. Very good question here. To make the investigation fair. Uriel, we will use 1 glove each time. نفس الglove. What else can they do to make the investigation fair? هنا احنا قلنا they run through a field of plants. يبقى they should use what? The same plants. What else? They should use the same material of the glove. Okay? What did they do? They were running. يبقى the same what? The same speed of running. Okay? And also the same distance of running. يبقى في more than 2 things that they should do to make the investigation fair. We can use only 2 to write. يبقى the first one, take care in question that it's out of 2 marks. We can write they used the same plant أو the same material for the gloves. They can use the same speed of running and the same distance of running. Okay, type. Next question. Yusuf uses a spray to paint the frame of his bicycle. يبقى Yusuf wants to paint the frame of his bicycle. The button lets the paint out of the spray. What force does Yusuf use on the button? يوسف بيعمل ايه على البutton؟ انت لو عايز ترش الفريم بتاع العجلة بتاعتك بتجيب السبراي بينت وبتعمل ايه؟ بتدوس عليه. يعني ايه؟ يعني you push. Okay. Question B. Yusuf puts oil on the chain of his bicycle. Okay. Explain why Yusuf puts oil on the chain. Okay. Why do we put oil on the chain of the bicycle? ليه بنحط oil في الجزء ده من البايسيكل؟ عشان ايه؟ Great. علشان نقلل friction so that less force is needed for riding the bicycle. يبقى the answer is 2A, to reduce friction. ناخد بالنا question that is out of 2 marks. يبقى we have to add 2 points. So less force is needed. Great. Okay. Question 9. Mike investigates how much salt is dissolved in 100 cubic centimeter of seawater. Mike measures a 100 cubic centimeter of seawater, pours the seawater into a beaker, puts the seawater in a warm oven until all the water evaporates, measures the mass of the salt left in the beaker. يبقى what did he do here? أول حاجة measures قد إيه من seawater. Measures 100 cubic centimeter. طيب. Pours the seawater into a beaker. بعد كده pours the seawater into a beaker. طب puts the seawater in a warm oven until the water evaporates. حطها في warm oven وحصل إيه؟ Evaporation of water. Then he measures the mass of the salt left behind. Name the piece of equipment Mike uses to accurately measure 100 cubic centimeter of seawater. What do we use here? Great. It's called what? Measuring cylinder. Measuring cylinder. Name the piece of equipment Mike uses to measure the mass. أول ما نشوف mass يعني إيه؟ يعني balance. Great. What's the meaning of the word evaporation? What does it mean, the word evaporation? يعني إيه? When A turns into A. Evaporation means when liquid changed into a gas. يبقى evaporation لازم نكتب من أنهي state of matter لأنهي state. يبقى when liquid changes into a gas. Mike finds that 100 cubic centimeter of seawater contains 3.6 gram of salt. يبقى عندي قال ايه مايك ان 100 cubic centimeter من ال seawater they have a 3.6 gram من ال salt. طيب this time he uses 25 cubic centimeter of seawater. استخدم المرة دي ايه 25 cubic centimeter of water. طيب predict the mass of salt in 25. قد ايه هنا عندي salt؟ اوكي قد ايه هنا عندي salt؟ What can we do? How to find this value? You know, cross multiplication. يبقى we should do 25 times 3.6 divided by 100. The answer is what is 0.9 grams. Okay? Question 10. Gabriella draws a picture of the sun. She draws the earth in 4 different positions around the sun. It's not drawn to scale, of course. The earth moves around the sun. يبقى this is earth. It moves around the sun. طيب يبقى the earth moves around the sun. What distance does the earth move in half a year? يعني 6 months. هتمشي من فين لفين؟ half a year يعني نص سنة، يعني هتقطع أنهي مسافة؟ هتقطع from A. Great. From A to C. هي دي النص. يبقى المسافة دي هي اللي الأرث هتقطعها في ال 6 months. يبقى from A to C. طيب علشان الأوربت كاملة يعني 1 year يعني 12 months. يبقى نص الأوربت. طيب how many hours does the earth take to complete one spin on its axis? قد إيه الوقت إن ال earth spins on its axis? It spins on its axis actually in 1 day. يعني it takes only 1 day. 1 day يعني how many hours؟ يعني 24 hours. Okay. Question number 11. Jamila wants to know if a colorless liquid contains a dissolved solid. She heats the liquid until it boils. Jamila measures the boiling point of the liquid. What's the meaning of the words boiling point? Okay, السؤال ده مهم جدا وناخد بالنا ان it's out of 2 marks. يبقى عايزين the meaning of boiling point. أول point على إيه؟ على كلمة the temperature. يبقى أول حاجة لما يقول لي a boiling point, melting point, whatever. يبقى we start with the keyword اللي هي إيه؟ the temperature. كده إجابتي خلصت؟ لا إجابتي ما خلصتش. ده كده نص الإجابة. the temperature بيحصل فيها إيه temperature دي؟ the temperature باقي الإجابة بقى إيه؟ at which a liquid great becomes a gas. Question B. Angelique tells Jamila to keep heating the liquid until all the liquid has boiled away. What will Jamila see if the liquid contains a dissolved solid? يبقى قلنا keep heating until all the liquid goes away. طيب if the liquid contains a dissolved solid, what will Jamila see? هتلاقي إيه؟ Great. A solid is being seen. It's left behind after the evaporation, okay, of the liquid. Great. يبقى a solid is seen. A solid is seen. Okay. يعني عندي هنا الcolorless liquid كده وعملت heating up. The liquid will evaporate. Then we will find at the end if it has a solid is seen. هو ده ال residue that is left behind. Question 12. Complete these sentences about plants. Choose from these words. Plants grow flowers when they, which word from here? Great, reproduce. The flowers have male and female organs. What fertilizes the ovum to produce seeds? The pollen. Next question, 13. Sound travels at different speeds in different materials. The table shows the speed of sound in different materials. In air, in ice, in iron, in lead, and in water. Circle one bold word so each sentence is correct. يبقى هنا هنعمل circle للwords in bold to make the sentence correct. Sound travels through what? Through ice. Faster ولا slower than water؟ نبص كده على الايس ونبص على الووتر. الايس 3980 والووتر 1479. يبقى sound travels through ice ايه؟ Great, faster. This means that the speed of sound is fastest in great, in solids. لو بصينا هنا ice is a solid, iron is a solid. بصوا للفاليو بتاع الايرون 5890 and we said before the sound travels faster in solids علشان ال particles are closely packed together. The volume of sound is measured using a sound level meter. هو ده equipment used to measure the sound volume. ايه هو اليونت بقى للvolume of sound من دول؟ ايه هو اليونت؟ Great, اللي هو الديسيبل. complete the sentence. Sound travels when air particles. ايه هي الكيورد بتاعت الساوند؟ Great, vibrate. Okay. Explain how we hear sound. بيحصل ايه؟ How do we hear sound? Remember drawing بتاع compression والrarefaction. فبيحصل ايه للsound waves? They travel to the ear. يبقى sound waves travel to the ear. That's how we hear sound. يعني بيحصل vibration للparticles. يبقى the sound waves travel to the ear. Question 14. Mia finds this information about some substances at room temperature. Substance A to F. وعندي هنا الكرايتيريا. Does the substance flow easily? Can the substance be easily squeezed? Does the substance melt when heated? Okay. Which two substances in the table are solids? نبص كده للsubstances نشوف مين solids. في does the substance flow easily؟ هنا مكتوب no عند A ونو عند D. واحنا عارفين ان solids يبقى they do not flow. يبقى مين هنا solids؟ يبقى عندي A and D. Okay. Give a reason for your answer. هنقول ايه؟ ان they cannot flow easily. ان both أو they cannot flow easily. That's why احنا قلنا ان دول solids. Which two substances in the table are liquids؟ نبص كده للكرايتيريا مين ممكن يكونوا liquids. Can the substance be easily squeezed? No. Can the substance be easily squeezed؟ عندنا ايه؟ No. No هنا ونو هنا. اوكي. عند مين النو هنا؟ عند البي وعند الاي. يبقى ايه هما liquids B and E؟ اوكي. which substances in the table are gases؟ ايه هو المميز للgases؟ يبقى ان they can be easily compressed أو squeezed. مين اللي كان be easily compressed أو squeezed؟ الياس عند مين؟ الياس عند ال C وال F. ال C وال F. طب which substance in the table changes into a liquid when it's heated to 100 degree Celsius؟ طيب تاني السؤال بيقول عندي substance بتتحول إلى liquid، تمام، when it is heated عند الإيه؟ عند ال 100 degree Celsius. Does the substance melt when heated to 100؟ مين السبستنس الوحيدة؟ هي substance A. يبقى الأنسر is A. Next question, and this is the last question. Blasi and Aiko investigate electrical conductors. They make an electrical circuit to test different materials. The first material they test is wood. طيب يبقى هم عملوا هنا electrical circuit. عندي الباتري وعندي lamp وعندي الواير, and they are testing for example wood. What happens in this electrical circuit? الlamp will it light up ولا لأ؟ لا. Why? علشان الwood actually is an insulator. It doesn't conduct electricity. يبقى the lamp doesn't light up. أو in other words it doesn't work. طيب this happens because ليه حصل كده؟ علشان عندي علشان عندي الwood يعتبر wood is an insulator because wood is an insulator. Next question. Aiko wants to find out which metal is the best electrical conductor. What does she measure to find out which metal is the best electrical conductor؟ هنا علشان لو استخدمت different materials مثلا أو different metals علشان تعرف مين أحسن واحدة هتقيس هنا هتقيس great هتقيس brightness of the lamp. لما تبقى more bright يعني كده more electrical conductivity. يبقى now we come to the end of this session. Hope it was beneficial. Thank you so much.